Hello, it's Adele from Inkie Quill, and I've got a Mixed Media Monday video for you today. Now, my plan was to use heaps of paper and do a really papery one using the gorgeous Dear Lizzie Fine and Dandy paper pad, but plans changed, didn't they? Plans went on a tangent, as my conversations often do. So here I clear gessoed my American Crafts white cardstock, and then I used my, I think it's like embossing buddy. It's like talcum powder in a little thing to de-staticness my cardstock. Now I'm going to do a really cool effect, and this is my favourite Mixed Media Monday ever. So what I'm doing is I'm using my Versamark stamp pad, which is like a gluey stamp pad that's clear, that's used for embossing if you haven't used it before. And I'm using some clear embossing powder, and I got this in a past hip kit. Now, warning, you get freaking embossing powder everywhere. I had it on my eyebrows, I had it on my desk, I had it on my hands, I had it on my glasses, I had it on my phone, I had it freaking everywhere. So, best to not have like things that you like around when you do this. So I'm just using these stamps. I honestly don't know where they're from. They're an old set that I picked up somewhere, and embossing it with the clear powder and then drying it with my heat gun. Now, like I said, this is my favorite Mixed Media Monday video I've ever done. You guys were actually guinea pigs in this because I've never done this technique before ever. I think Christina Werner do it on her YouTube channel and thought I'd give it a go. And if it didn't work, it wasn't going to work. But look at that. Look at it. So when you put paint or mixed media or ink or whatever over the top of these clear embossed letters, it shows through. It's like you've masked the words. It's freaking gorgeous. Now, it doesn't show up so much with the light ink, but when I put this dark one on, oh, can you see it? Can you see it? I can, and it's making me feel joyous inside. So I freaking love this technique, and be warned, you're probably going to see it on everything from now on. My one tip is the stamps that were large and cursive and not very detailed worked out really well. The smaller stamps that I did were a little bit harder. You can still see them beautifully, but they were not as pop out from the page-ish. I just add ish to everything and turn it into a word, don't I? I know I do. It's okay. You love it. So this page is just coming to life. It's just... So how could I cover it up with paper? I wasn't expecting to make that much mixed media-ness. I was just going to do it a little tiny bit. But then when that happened, I was like, paper, schmaper. So adding a doodlebug doily in a nice turquoise. And this is another wedding one, still going strong. 2 albums to go, about 12 layouts-ish. Getting there slowly. So I pulled out some papers with the intention of doing something with them, and then just went, nope, not going to happen. I love these papers. I can't wait to do a layout using these beautiful papers, but it just wasn't today's one. So I go a bit against the grain here, and the ephemera that I used to decorate this with, are you ready? It's freaking poolside. Yep. Decorating a wedding layout with poolside, because that's how cool I am. And it worked. Like, obviously I didn't put splash or, ice cream or anything like that, but there are elements in that ephemera pack that you can use on anything, really just pretty generic ones. So sticking my photo down with tissue paper, and I've found lately that I've rekindled my love with my glue stick. It was pushed to the side for quite a while, but Glue Stick and I are finding our new relationship again, and we've decided we're pretty good buds. Glue Stick helps me when I'm feeling lazy, like today. Today's Sunday, and who doesn't feel lazy on a Sunday? I've got 2 weeks left of school, and to say I'm slightly excited about that is an understatement. Love my kids, love my class, but I need a holiday. I've had so much sickness and boogery noses, and sick kids. I had a third of my class away one day last week. A third. That's a lot of children. So here, yeah, I just need holiday really, and I'm going to be doing some fun filming in the holidays because Aaron's at work. So guess who's home alone with the bunnies? Me. So I'm going to be catching up. Now these are all things from the poolside, except for the little wooden Brad button thingies are from poolside, but they're not from the ephemera pack. And the stars, I think, are from Freckled Fawn. I got them in a hip kit. One of my hip kits, I have a feeling it's June. It was really summer themed, and of course down under we're in winter. So I left my hip kit just sitting there. And so what I've decided, because I am on a bit of I just can't work my summer layouts right now while I'm freezing cold with an electric blanket on my lap. I have decided that I am just taking the kit apart for June and using it how I feel like it instead of keeping it together. But I did crack open my August kit today and it's gorgeous. So you'll see some of those layouts in the next couple of weeks. So this little cluster here, I kind of just did 2 clusters. Usually I do 3, but I just did 2. I was going to put something up in that top right hand corner, but I feel like it needed a bit of space to breathe. Sometimes your layout just needs a bit of breathing space. And then I went on the thicker journey and couldn't find the right thickers, and then I found these ones by Jen Hadfield and realised I had no H's or T's. No T's, that was it. So instead of Love This, I chose Love You as my title. And a bit more gold Heidi Shine. I got a new one, thank God. My other one, I had to fill it up with water. Yep, was that desperate. And I smushed it everywhere. Just narrowly missed one of my friend's faces with a splot, which was good. And it needed one more little thing, a couple of tiny word stickers to bring in that black of that photo, because it is quite a dark photo of my bridal party. And I'm almost done. But isn't that, I need a name for this. Let's call it clear embossing. That would be the boring name for it. Let's make an Adele name for it. Watercoloury Embossing ness. What was that, Adele? Let's call it Watercoloury Embossing ness. Have you tried the Watercoloury Embossing ness technique? Let me know in the comments below if you've tried the Watercoloury Embossing ness technique. And if you do use this technique, I would love to see a link to your layout. I freaking love this one. It's beautiful. And it's got some lines in the cardstock as well, just from wear and tear. And I think it kind of adds to like the distressed nature of this, with the tissue paper ripped and the vellum ripped, and oh, it's just beautiful. Warning though, your paper gets very wet. Oh, that's a thumbs up from me for the watercoloury embossing ness. So thanks for watching. If you haven't checked out my other channel, Let's Get Inky, head on over. There's lots of mixed media-y things going on over there. Yep, that's a love heart, Adele. I'll see you later. Bye.